everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're back and going to play some PureSim Baseball. A very fun game, and it's free. We're going to continue on with our 1975 retro replay. Open world, alternate universe between the Boston Red Sox. In today's game, the first place New York Yankees are 9-3, take on the second place Boston Red Sox, who are 7-5. The Yankees took game 1 of the series 4-3. Hello, Broke Black Man 94. He says, "Let's go Yankees." Hope all is well, Broke. Remember to check out Broke Black Man 94. His channel is absolutely marvelous. Movie and TV reviews, absolutely outstanding. That's Broke Black Man 94. He's also a moderator extraordinaire. I'm very fortunate enough, when he has a chance, he moderates my chat. Though we don't get too many rowdies on my channel, so I greatly appreciate it. I'm doing okay. Alright, so let's get to the lineups here. The game is being played at Fenway Park. We have, for the Yankees, leading off, playing second base, Sandy Alomar Sr. Batting second, playing first base, Chris Chambliss. Batting third, playing third, Greg Nettles. Batting fourth, Bobby Bonds, father of Barry Bonds. He's playing right field. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Ed Herman. Batting sixth, doing the catching, Thurman Munson. This is pretty funny. If you remember the old TV show The Munsters, the father's name was Herman, and then you have Munson, Herman Munson. Anyway, it made me think of that show. Batting seventh, playing left field, Roy White. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Elliot Maddox. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, Jim Mason. Doing the pitching, Catfish Hunter. For the hometown Boston Red Sox, 7 wins, 5 losses, second place, 2 games behind the Yankees. Leading off, playing first, Cecil Cooper. Batting second, Captain Carl Yastrzemski, playing left. Batting third, the center fielder, one half of the Gold Dust Twins, Freddie Lynn. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, the second half of the Gold Dust Twins, Jim Rice. Batting fifth, doing the catching, Carlton Fisk. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Rico Petrocelli. Batting seventh, playing right field, Juan Benitez. Batting eighth, playing second base, Doug Griffin. Batting ninth, the shortstop, Rick Burleson. And on the mound, Louis Tiant. 2 wins and 1 loss. Catfish Hunter, also 2 wins, 1 loss. He has an earned run average of 4.91, Tiant does. Hello, Max Cornelius. Hope all is well, my friend. So, stepping to the plate, left-handed batting, Sandy Alomar Sr., switch hitter, is batting lefty off the right-handed throwing Tiant. Batting .321 on the year with 7 runs driven in. Tiant looks in at Fisk. Here's the corkscrew delivery and the pitch. 0-1 count. Alomar swings and lines out to Cooper at first, and that's how we'll start the ball game. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Chris Chambliss. He's batting .426, 2 home runs, 14 runs driven in. Another left-handed batter for El Tiante to face. Tiant stares in at Fisk. Chambliss awaits the pitch. Here it is. 3-1 count. Chambliss draws the walk. So a 1-out walk by Chambliss. Not much of a base runner there, but here comes Greg Nettles, Yankee third baseman, .294, 2 home runs, 6 runs driven in. The Red Sox would love to turn 2 here. Tiant rocks and fires. Nettles swings on the 2-0 count. And that ball's going out to center field. Freddie Lynn goes back near the wall at the track, makes the catch. Excellent running catch by Freddie Lynn. 2 outs. Chambliss retreats back to first base. And it brings up the very dangerous Bobby Bonds. 4-13 early in this season. 1 home run, 12 runs driven in. Tiant looks in at Fisk. Corkscrew delivery. Here's the pitch to Bonds. 2 outs, 1 on. 0-1 count. Bonds swings. And that's past Petrocelli. Down the line. And Bonds has himself a double. Chambliss goes into third. So 2 outs. Yankees have 2 runners in scoring position. And here comes a designated hitter. Ed Herman. Another left-handed batter. Herman's batting .308, 4 home runs, 14 runs batted in. Thurman Munson, the catcher, on deck. Tiant in a bit of a pickle here at the top of the first. No score, 2 on, 2 outs. Tiant nods his head, looks to the heavens. Here comes that corkscrew delivery. Two count. Herman swings, and he grounds to Burleson, who throws the Cooper inning over. So Tiant pitches out of the jam. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. 2 up for the Red Sox. Cecil Cooper, Carl Yastrzemski, and Fred Lynn. I'd like to say hello to ID Gesture, who's in the chat. Hope all is well. ID says, hey out everyone. Getting ready to leave Florida probably tomorrow before the hurricane hits us. Get out of there, ID, if you have to. Do it, man. Stay safe. I didn't even think of that. I know that storm, that hurricane's gonna hit. Yeah, be safe, my friend. Be safe. Get out sooner rather than later. That's gonna be a big one. God bless everyone down in Florida and protect them from any harm. Alrighty, on the mound for the Yankees, Jim Catfish Hunter, 2 wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 25 innings, earned run average of 3.96, walked 9, struck out 18. Very good pitcher. And Cecil Cooper to lead it off here for the Boston Red Sox. Cooper batting .261, 4 home runs, 7 runs driven in. Munson behind the plate. Flashes the signs. Here's the pitch to Cooper. And Cooper strikes out. Big swing and a miss on that fastball. 1 away. So Hunter mows down Cecil Cooper quite quickly. Ouch. Captain Carl Yastrzemski steps up plate. Yaz batting .400, 2 home runs, 6 runs driven in. He homered in Game 1. But the Yankees defeated the Red Sox 4-3 and increased their lead over them to 2 games early in this 1975 retro replay. Hunter nods his head. Here's the pitch to Yastrzemski. 2-0 count. Hitters count. Yastrzemski grounds to short. Mason throws to Chambliss for out number 2. So Yaz had the green light on the 2-0 count. 2 outs, no one on, and Gold Dust twin number 1, Freddie Lynn steps to plate. Lynn batting .356, 5 home runs, 9 runs driven in. Freddie digs in. The windup and the pitch from Catfish Hunter. 1-1 count. Lynn swings, and that ball goes out to Bonds in right field, and he makes the running catch at the warning track. Inning over. We go to the top of the second. No score. 2 up for the Yankees. Munson, White, and Maddox. Thurman Munson, Yankee catcher. Steps to the plate, right-handed batter. He's batting .216. 1 home run, 7 runs driven in. And off right-handed pitching, .263. Fisk sets the target. Here's the corkscrew delivery by Louis Tiant. 1-1 count. That's a grounder past Petrocelli, and that's going to be another double. As that went down the line, Yastrzemski retrieves it and throws it back in, but Munson stands at second base in scoring position with no outs, and Roy White steps to the plate. ID gesture says, have to go pack and put furniture up in case of flooding. Everyone take care until we meet again. You do what you gotta do, and stay safe, my friend. We want to see you back here, so stay safe. God bless you and everyone else. So Roy White batting .295, the switch hitter batting left-handed. 1 home run, 13 runs batted in. Tiant rubs up the baseball, steps on the mound, toes the rubber. He's ready to work. Here's the pitch to White. White hitting .417 with runners in scoring position. 1-1 count. He lines out to Benitez, who makes a very good catch. Munson quickly gets back to second base. White hit it hard, but Benitez made a good read on that, came in and caught that line drive. And stepping to the plate, the center fielder for the Yankees, Elliot Maddox. Currently hitting .318, no home runs, 5 runs driven in. .364 off right-handed pitching. Might try the pitch around here, see if we can get Maddox to chase. Munson's at second, 1 out. We're going to go pitch around. Tiant looking to expand the zone. He sets and delivers to Maddox. .3-1 count, hitters count, and Maddox walks. He doesn't chase the screwball in the dirt. So first and second, 1 out. Sets up a double play possibility. Step to the plate, Yankees shortstop Jim Mason. Batting .250 on the year, no home runs, 1 run driven in. But he's hit right-handed pitching quite well, .333. Fisk goes through the signs. Tiant nods his head. He looks to the heavens. He whirls and dirls. Here's the pitch to Mason. Mason hitting .500 with runners in scoring position. 2-2 count. And that ball is going to be a double down the right field line. Munson will score. Let's see if they're going to send Maddox. Maddox 7 speed. Benitez 8 arm. Benitez will throw to the plate. And he is out. They got him at the plate. So Benitez throws out Maddox. What a throw by Juan Benitez. There's now 2 outs. Mason advances to third on the throw to the plate. 1-0 Yankees. Top of the order now, Sandy Alomar. Senior comes to the plate. Today, he's 0 for 1. Tiant looking to get out of this inning. Just down 1. Gonna try the pitch around again. Chambliss on deck. Corkscrew delivery by Tiant. Sandy Alomar hitting .400 with runners in scoring position. 3-2 count. Alomar lines out to Burleson. Inning over. The Yankees only get 1. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 New York. 2 up for Boston, Jim Rice, Carlton Fisk, and Rico Petrocelli. So Jim Rice steps up plate, batting .380, 3 home runs, 11 runs driven in. He's the second half of the Gold Dust Twins. Him and Freddie Lynn came up in '75. Outstanding rookies, helped lead the Red Sox in reality to the division title. but Rice would get injured late in the year and not be able to play in the playoffs or the World Series. The windup and the pitch from Catfish Hunter to Jim Rice. 2-2 count. Rice swings and misses. Strikeout. Sinking fastball got him. One away. Carlton Fisk steps to the plate. The Red Sox catcher. 3-14. 2 home runs. 3 runs driven in. 1-0 Yankees. Bottom of the second. Hunter toes the rubber. Looks in at Munson. Here's the pitch to Fisk. Full count, and Fisk lines that out to Bobby Bonds in right field. Fisk hit it hard, but has nothing to show for it, so 2 up, 2 down, base is empty. Rico Petrocelli steps to the plate. Rico off to a fast start, .435 batting average, no home runs, 6 runs driven in. Looking to extend this inning for the Red Sox. Hunter rocks and fires. Rico swings at the first pitch. He pops it up. And Hunter calls his own number, and he makes the catch near the mound. Inning over. We go to the top of the third. 1-0. Yankees 2 up for New York. Chris Chambliss, Greg Nettles, and Bobby Bonds. Louis Tiant back out on the mound for the Red Sox. Chambliss steps to the left-hander's batter's box. Chambliss walked his first time up. Tiant gets the sign from Fisk. Corkscrew delivery by El Tiante. Chambliss swings at the first pitch, and that ball goes right back up the middle. He has a leadoff single. Chambliss is on. Cooper playing behind him, not a threat to run. Greg Nettles steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Red Sox would love to turn 2. Tiant's ready. Here's the pitch to Nettles. Full count. Grounder to Cooper. He goes to Burleson. Back to Cooper. They got the double play. That goes 3-6-3. Bases are clear, 2 outs, and here comes a very dangerous Bobby Bonds. Fenway faithful like that double play. Bonds 1 for 1, he has a double. On deck is Herman, the designated hitter. Tiant peers in at Fisk, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Bobby Bonds. 1-2 count. Bonds sends that ball deep, and Iquez races back, reaches up, and makes the catch in front of the wall. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the third, 1-0 New York, 2 up for the Red Sox. Juan Benitez, Doug Griffin, and Rick Burleson. Again, the Yankees are 9-3 and currently in first place in this 1975 retro replay using PureSim Baseball, which is free. PureSim Baseball is free. I did not put the link below, but if you check out my other PureSim Baseball videos, I think I have 4 others or 5 others, the link is provided below. This is a free game, and it's a very fun game. The Red Sox 2 games behind the Yankees at 7 wins, 5 losses. They dropped the first game in the series to New York 4-3. Benitez steps to the plate, batting .364, no home runs, no RBI. Catfish gets the sign from Munson. Here's the pitch to Juan Benitez, looking to get on and lead off the inning. 0-2 count. Benitez in the hold, and he goes down swinging. Couldn't catch up to the fastball. 1 away. Back to the bench for Juan Benitez. Here comes Doug Griffin. Griffin's been scuffling of late, slumping. He was the leadoff hitter, but we dropped him down in the order to the 8th spot. Currently batting .240, 1 home run, 8 runs driven in. Had the day off in Game 1 of this series. He digs in the right-hander's batter's box. Here's the pitch by Hunter. 1-1 count. Griffin grounds back to Hunter, who throws the shambless for out number 2. So 2 outs, no one on. Here comes the Rooster, Rick Burleson. He's batting below 200. 175 batting average, no home runs, 4 runs driven in. Hunter works quickly. Here's the pitch to the Rooster. 2-1 count. And that's a fly ball out to Bonds. He camps under it and he makes the catch. The Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 4th. The Yankees 1, the Red Sox nothing. 2 up for New York. Ed Herman, Thurman Munson, and Rory White. Ed Herman's 0 for 1 today. Tiant looks in at Fisk. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to the left-handed batting Herman. 1-2 count, and he strikes him out. Screwball in the dirt. Gets Herman to chase. Out number 1 via the K. Here comes the Yankee catcher and captain Thurman Munson. 1 for 1. He has a double. Tiant looks in at Fisk. Nods his head. Corkscrew delivery by Tiant. Here's the pitch to Munson. 0-2 count. And Munson sends that ball deep and gone as Yastrzemski raced back, then looked up. Nothing he could do about that one. A Thurman Munson home run to left gives the Yankees a 2-0 lead. That knuckle curve hung up a little too long. One out, no one on. Here comes Roy White. He's 0 for 1 today. On deck is Elliot Maddox. Tiant rubs up the baseball. Toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to White. Full count. Grounder past the lunge of Griffin into right field. A 1-out single. So White's on first, 1 out, 2-0 Yankees. Elliot Maddox steps to plate. He walked his first time up. The Yankee center fielder looking to get a hit here. It's a split. Maddox batting .364 off right-handed pitching. Tiant's ready. Here's the pitch to Maddox. Red Sox want to turn 2 and get out of this inning. 1-2 count. And that ball is going to get down the line. Benitez can't track it down. It's going to rattle around in the corner. Maddox has himself a triple. Scoring all the way from first is White. The Yankees now take a 3-0 lead. And here comes the shortstop, Jim Mason. He's 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. Red Sox are going to play their infield in. Have to cut down that run at the plate. So the infield's in. Here's the pitch by Tiant to Mason. 1 out, runner at third, 3-0 Yankees. Mason, .667 batting average, runners in scoring position, 2-2 count. That ball is popped up, and Petrocelli calls for it. He makes the catch. Mason was a bit anxious there. So 2 outs, Red Sox infield moves back to normal. Top of the order, Sandy Alomar Sr. He's 0 for 2 today. Tiant's ready. Corkscrew delivery. Here's the pitch to Alomar. 0-1 count. Alomar swings. That ball goes out to right field. Benitez races back, reaches up, and he makes the catch. Inning over. But the Yankees score 2 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. New York 3, Boston nothing. 2 up for the Red Sox. Cooper, Yastrzemski, and Lynn. So far, Catfish Hunter has befuddled the Red Sox. The Red Sox are hitless. Cecil Cooper would like to change that. Steps to the plate. Cooper's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time. Left-handed batter facing the right-handed catfish hunter. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Cooper. Yankees up 3-0. 2-1 count to Cooper. And there's the first hit for the Red Sox as that dropped in front of Bobby Bonds. Cooper's on with a single to right. Carlos Yastrzemski steps to the plate. Yaz is 0 for 1 today. Cooper 4 out of 10 base runner. Yastrzemski's looking for a pitch he can drive out of Fenway. The windup and the pitch from Catfish Hunter. Cooper at first, no outs, 3-0 Yankees. 2-2 count on Yaz. And that goes back to Hunter, who throws to Mason over the Chambliss double play. They get 2 for 1 as that went 1 to 6 to 3 if you're scoring at home. So as fast as the Red Sox finally got their first base runner and hit, it was erased. And here comes Freddie Lynn. Lynn 0 for 1 today. Steps to the left-hander's batter spot. Munson flashes the sign. Here's the pitch to Lynn. 1-2 count, Lynn in the hole. That ball's up in the air. Maddox calls for it out in center field. He dropped the ball! Maddox drops the ball. Freddie Lynn winds up on second, hustling all the way. That could be a costly error by the Yankees center fielder, because here comes Jim Rice. Second half of the Gold Dust Twins. Rice is 0 for 1 today. He struck out his first time up. On the season, he has 3 home runs and 11 RBIs. Hunter and the Yankees should be in the dugout. Red Sox have to take advantage of that opportunity, the error by Maddox in center. Here's the pitch to Rice. Rice batting .571 with runners in scoring position. The 1-2 count. Rice swings, grounds the ball to Mason. He backhands it and throws it. The Chambliss inning over. Red Sox threaten but do not score. We go to the top of the 5th. The Yankees 3, Boston 0. 2 up for New York. Chris Chambliss, Greg Nettles, and Bobby Bonds to face Luis Tiant. El Tiante down to 33% stamina now. Red Sox get a couple of pitchers up in their bullpen. Chambliss is 1 for 1 with a walk today. Here's the pitch by Tiant. Full count. And Chambliss gets his second walk. Tiant tried to expand the zone. Chambliss wouldn't chase. Comes Greg Nettles up. Yankee third baseman, he's 0 for 2. Again, Tiant's looking to induce the double play ball here. Burleson and Griffin pinching the middle. Corkscrew delivery by El Tiante. I clicked the wrong button. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 3-0 count. And Nettles walks, so Tiant with back-to-back walks. Chambliss now moves to second base. He's in scoring position. 2 on, no one out, and the dangerous Bobby Bonds comes to the plate. Fisk goes out to have a word with Tiant. Petrocelli meets him on the mound. Meeting adjourned. Tiant says he's okay. Bonds 1 for 2 today with a double. On the season, 12 runs batted in with 1 home run. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to Bonds. 3-0 Yankees. Full count. And he has just walked the bases loaded. Louis Tiant walks the bases loaded here in the top of the 5th. No outs. And that's going to be it for El Tiante. He is going to leave the ball game trailing by 3. He can only lose the game. He cannot win it. Now we got to bring a pitcher in. So you click lineup, and you go to show pitchers. And you can see Tiant has been crossed off. He's used. We want to go to. We used Dick Pole in game 1. It's green, so he's a bit tired. Could go to Drago, but he's been hit really hard early in this season. Lefty Jim Burton. We're going to go to the lefty Jim Burton. So you click on Tiant, then you click on the pitcher you want. So we're going to go with Jim Burton. And then you click on Apply Changes. So here's Jim Burton into the game. Burton has pitched 2/3 of an inning. He's walked 1, struck out 1. Red Sox will play their infield in. Cut the run down at the plate. They're trailing 3-0. Burton gets the sign from Fisk. Here's the pitch to Herman. No place to put Herman. Herman batting .273 with runners in scoring position. 0-2 count. That ball goes out to Benitez. He looks up, and that ball is gone. That's a grand salami for Ed Herman. The Yankees take a 7-0 lead as they continue to pound the Red Sox here, looking to expand their lead early in the season to a 3-game lead over the second-place Boston Red Sox. Ouch. Jim Burton did not spell relief. Hello, Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware. How are you, my friend? Thank you for joining us. Hope all is well. Saw Chris over in the tabletop stream with Earl. Remember to check out Stratomatic, Delaware and Chris. Great channel. So here comes Thurman Munson, the Yankee catcher. Base is empty. Burton throws the rosin bag down to the mound. Steps to the mound, toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Munson. Looking to get the first out of this inning. 3-2 count. And another walk. Red Sox pitching has walked 4 Yankee batters and has given up a grand slam in this miserable top of the 5th for Boston. Roy White comes to the plate. Munson at first. White is 1 for 2 today. The windup and the pitch by Burton. 2-2 count. And that ball splits Lennon. Benitez rattles around into the triangle. That is a triple for Roy White. Munson scores all the way from first. And the Boston Massacre is on. It's 8-0 Yankees. Ouch. So Maddox steps to the plate. Elliot Maddox, he's 1 for 1. He's walked and tripled and knocked in a run. Red Sox will play their infield normal, just looking to get the first out of this inning. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to Maddox. Maddox hitting .250 with runners in scoring position. 3-2 count. And that is walk number 5 by Boston Red Sox pitching. And again, the Red Sox quickly get someone up in the bullpen. What? So the Red Sox have walked 5 batters this inning, giving up a grand slam and a triple. Stepping to the plate, licking his chops, the Yankee shortstop, Jim Mason. He's 1 for 1. With 2 walks, a triple, and an RBI. Fisk goes out to have a word with Burton. Now back behind the plate. What do you tell the guy? Throw strikes? We shall see. Runners on the corners. 8-0 Yankees. Here's the pitch to Mason. Let's see if the Red Sox can get it out here. Mason hitting .500. Runners in scoring position. Full count. And good God Almighty, Burton has just walked the bases loaded. It's the second time the Red Sox have walked the bases loaded, and that's going to be it for Mr. Burton. We've seen enough of him pooping the bed on the mound. Darryl Johnson comes out, signals to the bullpen. And it's going to be Dick Drago. Actually, let's go Roger Moret. So Roger Moret comes out of the pen. Moret, 1 win, no losses, 2 innings pitched, no earned run average, and he struck out 1. No place to put Sandy Alomar Sr. He's 0 for 3 today. Alomar and Nettles are the only 2 Yankees who do not have a hit yet. Moret gets a sign from Fisk. Here's the pitch to Alomar. Red Sox want to turn 2 here. Sandy's hitting .353. Runners in scoring position. 3-0 count. Good God. Ball 4. And he gets an RBI with the walk and bases loaded. 9-0 Yankees. That's 7 Yankee batters walked in this inning. That's got to be some sort of record. That's awful. And Chris Chambliss steps to the plate. No place to put Chris. Yankees have scored 6 runs on 7 walks, a home run, and 2 triples. It has been quite an ugly inning that the Red Sox would love to forget, and so would I. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. Let's see if we get an out here. .563 Chambliss, runners in scoring position. 1-0 count. He swings. Ball's hit back to Moret, and you guessed it, he boots the ball. Everyone Mambo's in his safe. It's now 10-0 Yankees. This has been the inning from hell for the Boston Red Sox in this retro replay 1975 using PureSim Baseball, which is free, by the way. PureSim Baseball is free. Check out one of my other videos to get the link, one of my other PureSim Baseball links. So we have not recorded an out yet. Nettles steps to the box. Nettles is 0 for 2 with a walk. The windup and the pitch by Roger Moret. Bases loaded. No place to put Nettles. 2-2 count. That ball goes down the line, and that will be a single. And 2 more runs score. It's now, or there's 1 run score. Now only 1 run scores. They hold Alomar at third. It's now 11-0. Eventually, the Red Sox got to run into an out here. Here comes Bobby Bonds. No place to put Bobby. Here's the pitch by Moret. Bonds batting .444, runners in scoring position, 0-2 count, and that ball is lined up the middle. Here comes Lynn, he makes the catch. Runners attempting to tag up. Alomar, is that Alomar? Has a speed of 9. Lynn has an arm of 10. We're going to throw home. Here's a throw to the plate. Alomar slides in safely. It's 12-0 Yankees. The good news is the Red Sox finally record an out and bases are no longer loaded. Here comes Ed Herman to the plate. Herman's 1 for 3. Home run. It was a grand salami. It came in this inning. He's batting again. Moret rocks and fires to Herman. 1-1 count. That's a ground ball. there. It's a ground ball to Cooper. He flips to Moret covering the bag, scoring from third. Is Chambliss. It's now 13-0. As that's an unearned run, does it really matter anymore? So the Red Sox 1 out away from getting out of this all-time worst inning ever. And here comes the Yankee captain and catcher Thurman Munson. He's 2 for 2 with a walk, a double, a home run, and an RBI. Nettles is at third. Here's the pitch to Munson. Full count. Oh my lord, another walk. That is walk number 8, I believe, in 1 inning. Red Sox pitching has walked 8 batters here in the top of the 5th. The Yankees have scored 10 runs. Runners on the corners. Rory White steps to the plate. White 2 for 3, a triple, and an RBI. What if Fisk goes out to have a word with Moret? What do you tell him? I don't know. We shall see. Fisk goes back behind the plate. Sets the target. Here's the pitch to White. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. 3-1 count. Oh my lord. The bases have just been loaded once again with a walk. Ouch. I don't really want to bring in another pitcher, but wow. Gonna go to position players soon. Alright, this is gonna be Moret's last chance to get out of this inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Elliot Maddox steps to the plate, 1 for 1. He's walked twice, he's tripled, he has an RBI. Could the Yankees hit 2 grand salamis in 1 inning? We shall see. Here's the windup and the pitch to Elliot Maddox. 0-1 count. Maddox swings, sends that ball out to the shallow outfield. Petrocelli makes the catch behind the third base bag. Inning over. The Yankees score 10, lead 13-0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. 2 up for Boston. Fisk, Petrocelli, and Benitez. Carlton Fisk steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Hunter throwing a 1-hit shutout. He delivers. Here's the pitch to Fisk. 0-1 count. Fisk swings, grounds, past the lunge of Mason, and that's the second hit by the Boston Red Sox. A mock cheer goes up by the Fenway faithful who are still here. Their beloved hometown team's down 13-0 to the dreaded rivals New York Yankees. Here comes Rico Petrocelli. He's 0 for 1. Hunter still at 100% stamina. That's how well he's pitching. Bottom of the 5th. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Petrocelli. 3-2 count. It's a ground ball to Alomar. He flips to Mason, over to Chambliss. Double play. 2 outs. Juan Benitez steps to the plate. Red Sox can't get anything going here. Benitez 0 for 1. He struck out his first time. Catfish is ready. Here's the pitch to Benitez. 1-1 count. Benitez swings. That ball goes out to Maddox. In center field, he makes the catch. Inning over. The Red Sox do get their second hit, but that's about it. We go to the top of the 6th, 13-0 New York. 2 up for the Yankees. Mason, Alomar, and Chambliss. Roger Moret still on the mound. The windup and the pitch to Mason. Mason 1 for 2 today. 1-1 count. Pops the ball up. Fisk throws his mask off. And he makes the catch. Another mock cheer goes up by the Fenway faithful. Out number 1. They didn't see out number 1 until 6 runs into the top of the 5th, I believe. Last inning. Top of the order, Sandy Alomar. He's 0 for 3. 1 walk, 1 RBI. Switch hitter. I'm sorry, right-handed batter. The windup and the pitch by Moret. Alomar swings at the first pitch. And Griffin makes a diving catch for out number 2. A little too late, though, as the Yankees are up 13-0, 2 outs, top of the 6th, no one on. Chris Chambliss comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with 2 walks, lefty-lefty matchup. Could Moret and the Red Sox get a 1-2-3 inning? We shall see. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. Count goes full. Oh my lord, another walk by Red Sox pitching. Chambliss on first. 2 outs, Craig Nettles comes to the plate. Nettles 1 for 3 with a walk and an RBI. Cooper playing behind Chambliss. Moret nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Nettles. That ball goes past Fisk. It's going to be a wild pitch. Advancing to second is Chris Chambliss. He's in scoring position with 2 outs now. Max Cornelius jumps back in the chat and says, ouch, 13-0. I'm stepping away for a moment. I wish I could step away, Max. Beatles says, holy poop, 10-run 5th. Yikes, yes. The Red Sox in the 5th inning, Beatles, walked 9 batters. Gave up a grand slam and 3 triples. I think it was 3 triples. I don't want to relive it. I just want to get through this game. So 2 outs, Chambliss at second. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 3-1 count. Nettles sends that ball out to Lynn. In center, he goes back to the warning track at the wall. He makes the catch, inning over. Go to the bottom of the 6th, 13-0. New York, 2 up for Boston. Doug Griffin, Rick Burleson, and Cecil Cooper. Catfish Hunter back out on the mound. The fish is still at 100% stamina. He's only given up 2 hits, no runs. He's up 13-0. Doug Griffin steps to the plate. Here's the pitch. Griffin in the hole, 0-2, and he goes down swinging. Couldn't catch up to the fastball. 1 out. Burleson comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. The Rooster would love to get the Red Sox 3rd hit. Munson sets the target, the windup and the pitch. 0-2 count on Burleson, and he strikes out. Catfish Hunter strikes out the first 2 Sox here at the bottom of the 6th. Can he get the hat trick? Top of the order, Cecil Cooper. He has 1 of their 2 Red Sox hits. A single. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Hunter nods his head. Here's the pitch to Cooper. 3-1 count. And Cooper walks. Could this be a rally for the Red Sox? I doubt it. So Yastrzemski comes to the plate. Let's at least score a run here. I don't want to get shut out. 2 outs, Cooper at first. Chambliss playing behind him. Yastrzemski 0 for 2. Righty-lefty matchup. Hunter rocks and fires to Yaz. 0-1 count. Yastrzemski swings, and that ball gets down, and it's going to be a double to left center field. Cooper, Forest speed. Roy White has a 5-arm. We're sending him. What the heck? And Cooper scores. The Red Sox get off the schneid. It's now 13-1. And a mock cheer goes up here for the fans who are still left here at Fenway Park. Yastrzemski advances to 3rd on the throw to the plate. And here comes Freddie Lynn. 2 outs. Chance to knock in Yastrzemski. Lynn asks for time. Now steps back in the batter's box. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Freddie Lynn. One-0 count. Lynn swings. And he lines out to Bobby Bonds in right, inning over. The Red Sox score 1. We go to the top of the second. 13-1 New York. 2 up for the Yankees. Bobby Bonds, Ed Herman, and Thurman Munson. As Stratomatic Delaware calls for the Rally Caps. Roger Moret back out on the mound. It's his game to the end now. Bonds 1 for 2 with a walk, a double, and an RBI. The windup and the pitch to Bobby Bonds. 3-0 count. Good God, another walk. Oh my God. Wow. Bonds at first. Definitely a threat to steal. And I'm going to show you how many walks. Wow, I have never played a game in any type of Stratomatic baseball with this many walks. I've played Stratomatic. I've played out of the ballpark. And Beatles, you know I play with bad teams, usually. Action PC, Digital Diamond. I played PureSim. I played Baseball Mogul. So I'm going to show you how many freaking walks. Let's look at the pitching. 13 walks. 13 walks. That's got to be a record. I know it's a fake game. I'm actually going to look up how many walks. If someone can look up how many walks that actually happened in a real 9-inning game. And I'm not even, we're only in the top of the 7th. 13 walks. Yes, Max Cornelius says, oh boy. Beatles says unreal. 13 walks. 13 walks. Alright. So Bobby Bonds at first. No outs. You know what? Steal second. I don't care. Actually, I lied. I'm going to go with... We're going to go pitch out. Herman at the plate. They're pitching out. Bobby Bonds attempts to steal, and he is out! Take that, Bobby Bonds. Go back to the bench. Fisk throws him out, and here's some words. Some words between Fisk and Bobby Bonds. As stealing up 12 is not very ethical in baseball. Now there's some jawing between both dugouts. 1 out, base is empty. Herman steps back to the plate. He awaits the Roger Moret offering, and here it is. 3-2 count. And Moret strikes him out! Another cheer goes up from the Fenway faithful still here. So there's 2 outs. Those little war of words seem to rev everyone up. Yankees already took game 1 yesterday, 4-3. I wish I recorded that game. Instead, I'm recording this game. They're looking to take game 2, and they look to be in great shape. They're up 13-1, top of the 7th, 2 outs, no one on. Munson at the plate. The windup and the pitch by Roger Moret. 2-2 count. Munson, fly ball out to Lynn. He races back, reaches up, makes the catch, inning over. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Yankees 13, Boston 1, 2 up for the Red Sox. Jim Rice, Carlton Fisk, and Rico Petrocelli. Max Cornelius was kind enough. I asked him to look up in this game. Again, it's a make-believe baseball game. PureSim Baseball. My beloved 1975 Red Sox have walked 13 batters. I asked someone in the chat to look up how many walks in a 9-inning game. What's the record? Max Cornelius was kind enough. He says 16 is the record. 3 pitchers way back in the dead ball era. Eric from Higher Ground Gaming jumps in the chat. He says, hey everyone, wow, this score is just like the series the past weekend. Yes, it is. Remember to check out Higher Ground Gaming with Eric and Mr. Brody. That's Higher Ground Gaming with Eric and Mr. Brody. Wonderful retro replay sports. Also check out Stratomatic Delaware with Chris. Alright, here we go. Rice is at the plate. He's 0 for 2. He struck out once. Hunter's still on the mound. Still at 92% stamina. Fisk. I'm walk drunk. There's been so many walks. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Rice. 2-2 count. Rice swings. And that ball is a line drive to right. A leadoff single for Rice. That's only the Red Sox 4th hit of the game. And it brings up Pudge, Carlton Fisk. Fisk 1 for 2. Hunter looks in. He's ready. Here's the pitch to Carlton Fisk. Full count. And Fisk goes down swinging. Fastball away. So 1 away. Rico Petrocelli steps to the plate. Rico's 0 for 2. Chambliss playing behind Rice with a 12-run lead. Hunter toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Petrocelli. 0-1 count. Rico swings. That ball goes down to Nettles. He throws over to Chambliss. There's 2 outs. Rice advances to second as the organist plays a half-hearted charge. As the fans look up to the organist booth and say, are you kidding me? So Juan Beniquez 0 for 2 with a strikeout. What do we want to do with Juan? We'll let him hit. Hunter's ready. Here's the pitch to Beniquez. (0-1 count. Beniquez swings. He pops that ball up. Munson throws the mask off. Gets under it. Gets under it. Gets under it. Wow, that could bring rain. That ball is really up there. And Munson makes the catch finally. Inning over. That was really up there. We go to the top of the 8th. 13-1 New York. Due up for the Yankees. Roy White, Elliot Maddox, and Jim Mason. Roger Arrett still out on the mound. Here's the pitch to White. 1-2 count. White swings, grounds it to Griffin. He throws to Cooper. 1 away. Elliot Maddox steps to the plate. 1 for 2. 2 walks, triple, and an RBI. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to Maddox. And Moret plants one right in his back. And Maddox has a few choice words as he goes down to first base. Moret says something to him. Cooper tells him to shut the F up. The umpires tell everyone to calm down. The Yankees are up on the top of the dugout steps. The Red Sox are on the top of the dugout steps. John back and forth. The umpire tells them both to be quiet. He's asking for law and order. Goes back behind the plate. Let's see what happens. Mason steps to the plate. Yankees shortstop 1 for 3 with a walk. 1 double and an RBI. The windup and the pitch by Roger Moret. Oh, please plunk him. Oh. And nope, he walks him. So that's walk 14, people. It's walk 14. Oh, boy. I'm going to bring in a position player. Can't be any worse. Let's see if Moret can get out of this inning. So first and second now, 1 away. And here comes Sandy Alomar. He is the only Yankee yet to have a hit. 0 for 4. He's walked once. He does have an RBI, though. Let's see if Alomar can get off the schneid. Fisk sets the target, which should be the back of Alomar, but I don't know if it will be. Here's the pitch. What happened? Oh my God! Is that another walk? Oh! Moret has once again walked the bases loaded, and you know what? Wow. Every once in a while this game glitches a little bit and you don't get to see what happens, but right here it says 1 out, runners at first and second. Roger Moret pitches to Sandy Alomar, 0 for 4, and he's on first. I don't know what happened, so I'm assuming he walked. Let's see if I go to lineups, and then we close. Hopefully we get the, well, we're not going to get it. Every once in a while the game does glitch. We've lost the scoreboard, so. Chambliss is up, bases loaded, 1 out. The windup and the pitch by Roger Moret. 1-2 count. And he strikes him out for out number 2. Fools him on the breaking pitch. Beadle says, so that is the most in a game both teams ugly, LOL. Oh, so Beadle says in the chat, Detroit 18, Philadelphia 12, 30 walks, May 9th, 1916, Source Baseball Almanac. That's an ugly game. This will go down as the ugliest game in retro replay baseball sim history. The one I'm playing. Greg Nettles at the plate, bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Nettles. Please, let's get the 3rd out. Please, 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 please. 0-2 count, looking good. And he strikes Nettles out. Off-speed pitch gets him. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 13-1 Yankees. Due up for the Red Sox. Doug Griffin, Rick Burleson, and Cecil Cooper. As the fans are now throwing things at the organist, telling him to shut the hell up. As no one yells charge, because there's no one left in the ballpark, and those who are left are throwing things at the organist. So Doug Griffin 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch by Catfish Hunter. 2-2 count. And Griffin goes down swinging. Curveball gets him. Here comes the rooster, Rick Burleson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Burleson. 3-1 count. And Burleson works a walk. And Cecil Cooper steps up plate. Let's see if there's going to be any retaliation here, folks. Cooper told who did they hit? Was it White? No, it was Maddox, I think. Told Maddox as he came to first base to shut the F up. Bench is almost cleared. The umpire was able to restore law and order, so let's see if they throw at Cooper here. 1 out, Burleson at first. The Yankees up 13-1. Here's the pitch by Hunter. 2-2 count. Cooper grounds to Chambliss, over to Mason, back to Chambliss. Inning over. Mercifully, 1 more inning left in this ball game. Due up for the Yankees, Bobby Bonds, Ed Herman, and Thurman Munson. The Yankees go to the top of the 9th, leading the Boston Red Sox 13-1. Looking to increase their 2-game lead over the 1975 Red Sox to 3. The Yankees are in first place. The Red Sox are in second. It's looking good for the Yankees to end up going 10-3. The Red Sox look to be dropping to 7-6. Bobby Bonds to the plate. Moret's still on the mound. Here's the pitch. 3-1 count. Of course, another walk. Bobby Bonds is at first, and let's check the box score. 15 walks. We're now up to 15 walks. As Beadle says, man, the worst part is that it's against the Yankees. Yes, these are tough games to play. I'm having fun with it. I mean, it's an awful game. I thank you for you guys sticking in with me. This game stinks. that's it for Mr. Moret. Actually, screw that. Can I hit a batter? Let's see if we can induce a brawl. What are more options? Let's go more options. More. Oh, we can't hit a batter intentionally. That stinks. Alright. No outs. Bonds at first. Herman at the plate. Herman is 1 for 5. His one hit was a grand salami. Here's the pitch to Ed Herman. And Bonds steals second base. They don't even throw down. Burleson's having a few choice words for Bobby Bonds at second. Griffin says something. So there's a lot of jawing going on around that second base bag. Herman steps back to the plate. Here's the pitch by Moret. 2-2 count. Herman swings. That ball goes out to Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski goes back, and gone. Ed Herman just bashed his second home run. Good God almighty, it's now 15-1 on the Herman 2-run blast. He now has 6 RBIs. 7 RBIs. Oh, God. And that's going to be it for Mr. Moret. Oh, who do we want to come in to pitch? Oh, they don't let you put in... Oh, that stinks. You can't bring in a position player? Show batters. Okay. Bob Heiss. Bob Heiss, the utility player off the bench, will come in to pitch. Apply the change. So Bob Heiss, the utility infielder, he got a start in the first game of the series at second base. Comes in to pitch the 9th. Red Sox down 15-1. Alright, do you think Bob Heiss will get Thurman Munson out? We shall see. This should be awful. Fisk goes out, has a word with Heiss. What do you tell him? Throw the ball over the plate. Munson smirks, steps to the batter's box. Here's the pitch by Mr. Heiss. 3-1 count. And that's a walk! So Munson's on. Here's the pitch to Roy White. White swings. Ground ball past Cooper. Down the line. That's going to be a double. Munson advances to third. No outs, and here comes Elliot Maddox. Fisk sets the target. Why, I don't know. Here's the pitch to Maddox. He swings at the first pitch, and he lines out to Yastrzemski. He makes the catch. Will Munson tag? He bluffs but does not go. So Heiss gets an out. 1 out, 2 on, and here comes Jim Mason, Yankee shortstop. Heiss rubs up the baseball. Toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Mason. 1-2 count. And Mason strikes out as a huge cheer goes up from the fans still left at Fenway. Mason just struck out against a position player, and so far Heiss has had the best outing of any Red Sox pitcher in this game. So there's 2 outs, Red Sox 1 out away. We're going to the bottom of the 9th, down 15-1. Here comes, this is funny. This is the battle of the ages here. Sandy Alomar Sr., who's 0 for 4. He is the only Yankee batter not to have a hit. Facing the utility player, Bob Heiss, who's on the mound in this massacre to try to get through this 9th inning. Because Roger Moret couldn't. The windup and the pitch to Alomar. Does he get his first hit? We shall see. 3-0 count.
Ball 4.
And it's a walk. Ball 4! As Beatles eternally says up ice, you have a new ace. Stratomatic Delaware, Christmas Bailey to pinch hit, LOL. Sorry, Al. I would. He's not on the 75 team, though. So bases loaded, no place to put Chambliss. Here's the pitch. Come on. Chambliss swings. That ball goes up to right center, and making the catch is Freddie Lynn. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Yankees 15, Red Sox 1. Due up for Boston, Yastrzemski, Lynn, and Rice. So, I don't think Heiss gave up a run. Let's just look. I think those runs were Moret's runs. Alright, so Bob Heiss, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, walked 2, struck out 1. By far the best pitcher of the lot. Again, this is PureSim Baseball. It's a free game. Check out one of my other PureSim videos. I forgot to put the link below. I usually put the link. It's free. Beatles Eternally was kind enough to tell me about this game. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. A lot of great reports. A lot of great stats. I mean, again, I don't want to stay too long. We've already done an hour, 12 minutes on this massacre, but I just wanted to show you Bob Heiss. So far the best pitcher, and he's my utility guy. Alright, back to the bottom of the ninth. Will this be a comeback of biblical proportions? We shall see. Yastrzemski's at the plate. Jim Catfish Hunter on the mound looking for a complete game victory. Here's the pitch to Yaz. 2-2 count, and Yaz goes down swinging. 1 out. Here comes Freddie Lynn, part 1 of the Gold Dust Twins. Here's the pitch to Lynn. 3-1 count on Freddie.
Ball 4.
And Lynn works a walk. As the computer's going to torture me, I can't even go down 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the ninth. Second portion of the Gold Dust Twins, Jim Rice. Come on, Jim, hit a home run at least. Hunter looks over at Lynn. Why, I don't know. Chambliss is playing behind him. Hunter looks in at Munson. Here's the pitch to Rice. Full count.
Ball.
And back-to-back walks. Lane advances to second. 1 out. Hunter's at 74% stamina. Still strong. Here comes Carlton Fisk. 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Hunter nods his head. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Fisk. One-0 count. Fisk swings, and he singles to left, and we're gonna hold him. Bases are loaded. 1 out. And stepping to the plate is Rico Petrocelli. Rico's 0 for 3. Yankees have a little milling going on in their bullpen, a little stretching of some pitchers. Munson goes out to have a word with Hunter. A few stern words for Catfish Hunter, saying, come on, let's get this done. Let's go home and eat. Hunter now up to 126 pitches. Last pitch, 92 miles per hour. Petrocelli digs in. Here's the pitch by Catfish. Rico swings at the first pitch. And that's going to be, what is that? And the run scores as Petrocelli grounds out to Mason. Lynn scores from third. Another mock cheer goes up as the organist once again, for some idiotic reason, plays charge. It's now 15-2. And here's the last chance for the Boston Red Sox, and I'm rooting for him to make it out. Juan Benitez. Second and third, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Benitez, who's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 0-1 count. Beniquez swings, pops it up. Nettles comes in from third, makes the catch. Ball game over, thank God. The Yankees massacre the Red Sox 15-2. As that was awful. All I'm going to do, I just want to see how many walks there were. I cannot go through that box score. Let's see. Player of the game, Ed Herman. Obviously, we know why. I'll give you Ed Herman's stats. So let's go to the box score. Again, this is a great game. I'm going to show you some great... As Max Cornelius says, finally the nightmare is over. Yes. Stratanatic Delaware singing... I missed it. The 7th inning stretch at the old ball game. Beatles says the Red Sox secret strategy against the Yankees was to get them tired with all those walks. All right, let's quickly go to, you got the game log. Let's go box score here. And we're just going to give you Ed Herman. He was player of the game. 2 for 6, 2 runs scored, 2 home runs, 7 runs driven in. He struck out twice. So if you drive in 7 runs, you get player of the game. So even if we took away the 7 runs, the Yankees would have won 8-2. For the Red Sox, who was their hitting star? Carlton Fisk, 2 for 4. Who knocked in the runs? Yastrzemski knocked in a run, and Petrocelli on the ground out in the 9th. In total, Red Sox pitching, 17 walks. What was the record? 16. We beat the record. 17 walks. Louis Tiant went 4 innings, took the loss, 2 wins, 2 losses. Now 7 hits, 6 runs, all earned, 5 walks. Struck out 1, gave up a home run. Faced 22 batters, threw 93 pitches. His ERA is now 6.23. Jim Burton, yeah, that's you, Jim. You stunk. He didn't record an out. 2 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned. Walked 3, gave up a home run. Roger Moret, not so good either. Pitched 4 horrible innings. 2 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 7 walks, struck out 3, gave up a home run. Bob Heiss, our utility guy, pitched the best. He's runner-up for player of the game. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, walked 2, struck out 1. In total, Red Sox pitching in 9 innings gave up 12 hits, 15 runs, 13 earned, walked 17 batters, struck out 5, and gave up 3 home runs. The Yankees improved to 10-3. They're in first place. The Red Sox dropped to 7-6. They might drop out of second place. So we'll close that. And we're going to quickly sim the rest of these games, and we'll just go to the standings. As Gentleman Jim Lomborg is pitching for the Philadelphia Phillies. So let's sim that. Let's see who wins that one. The Phillies win 5-3, and Lomborg gets the win. Excellent. Former Red Sox, 3 wins, no losses. Loss goes to Ray Burris. All right, let's sim the Pirates game. I know we got some Pirates fans in the chat. Let's see who wins this one. Beatles says, and Al, it could have been worse. It could have been one of our teams. True. Stratomatic Delaware, at least you got the record. Yes, we have to look at the positives, Chris. All right, let's see. For the Pirates, we got John Candelaria, no record. And for Montreal, Dan Warthen. Pittsburgh 7-5, Montreal 6-6. Let's quick sim that game. Oh my Lord, Pittsburgh beats the bejesus out of Montreal 15-3. They must have watched the Red Sox game. The win goes to Candelaria. The loss goes to Steve Rogers. Interesting, he didn't start the game. All right, now let's go to St. Louis and the Mets. Battle of 2 teams below 500. St. Louis 4-8, New York 5-7. I feel I have to give you something for you guys stuck around, and that game was definitely not entertaining. So let's see if the Mets can win at home. And they do. That's a good game, 6-5. We should have watched that one. Winning pitcher out of the bullpen, Skip Lockwood, 1-0. Losing pitcher, Mike Garman, 0-1. I think Mike Garman was a former Red Sox also. All right. Cincinnati Reds, the Big Red Machine, currently 11-5 against the lowly Atlanta Braves, 3-12. Jack Billingham on the mound, 1-2 against Rorick Harris, 1-2. Let's quick sim that one. Cincinnati goes to 12-5, 9-5 victory. Doubleheader for the Giants and the Astros. That's actually not a bad little series here. The Giants are currently 12-3, Astros 10-5. Jim Barr 2-2 against Joe Niekro, 3-0 for the Astros. Quick sim it. And Houston wins 4-5, 5-4, excuse me. Niekro gets the win. Joe Niekro, that is. He's 4-0. Jim Barr gets the loss, 2-3. Home runs, Bobby Mercer. Houston, none. Player of the game, Cesar Cedeno. Game 2 of the doubleheader. And Houston sweeps. They win 6-5, so they won 5-4 and 6-5. Winning pitcher, J.R. Richard, 1-0. Losing pitcher, John Montefusco drops to 2-1. Player of the game, Bob Watson, who played for the Red Sox later on. Let's go to the Dodgers and Padres. As Jackie Bradley just threw a Blue Jay out at the plate, inning over in real life. So Sutton 1-2 against Strom, 0-2. Dodgers, both teams below 500. Let's see if the Dodgers can right the ship here. Nope. San Diego beats them 2-1. Strom gets the win, Sutton the loss. Cleveland versus Detroit. Cleveland. Eckersley on the mound for the Indians, 1-1. Ray Bear, 0-0. Here's the quick sim for that. And Eckersley gets the win. Cleveland wins 6-4. They're currently 6-3. He's now 2-1. The loss goes to John Hiller. Baltimore and Milwaukee, another two teams below 500 in the American League East. And Milwaukee gets the win 3-2. Winning pitcher Jim Colbert, losing pitcher Ross Grimsley. And let's go to the final three games here. We got Texas at 577 against California. And Frank Tanana, 5-10. Both pitchers with losing records. Quick sim it. And Texas goes above 500, 3-2 victory. They now go to 8-7. Winning pitcher Steve, I think you pronounce his name, Forcalt. Losing pitcher Dick Lange. White Sox 9-6 against Minnesota 5-10. Stan Banson, I don't think that's the way you pronounce his name though. 2-1 against Burt Blyleven, 2-2. Games in Minnesota. And Minnesota gets the victory at home, 6-5. Tom Bergmeyer picks up the win. Another future Red Sox. Banson gets the loss. Larry Heisel, a home run for Minnesota. And now the last game of the day. The 10-4 Kansas City Royals against the Oakland Athletics, who are 8-7. And we got Nelson Briles, 2-0 versus Glenn Abbott, 1-2. Let's just look at the lineups for Ha-Has. So for Kansas City, you got Patek, Brett, Mayberry, Harmon Killebrew. I don't know if he really played for them. Again, this is an open world, so you might not have the same players. As Mike McAllister's joined us. You just missed the massacre, Mike. How you feeling, buddy? Hope you're feeling better. Amos Otis, Frank White, Hal McRae, so on and so forth. Let's look at this Oakland A's. Billy North leading off. Claudel Washington, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, Billy Williams, Gene Tennis, Joe Rudy, Sal Bando, Phil Gardner, Bert Campaneris. That's a nice lineup there. All right, let's go back and sim this puppy. So who do you think's going to win this game between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland Athletics? I'll wait in the chat. Who do you think's going to win? Oakland or Kansas City? Kansas City's 10-4. Oakland's 8-7. Let's have a little fun with this. No one's going to watch this stream anyway. They're going to see the score early on and just shut it off. Max Cornelius says KC. Mike McAllister, Mike says, I'm home now, weak but okay. It's going to take a little time, Mike. You're going to get stronger each and every day. We have 2 votes for KC. 3 votes for KC. So Max Cornelius, Stratomatic Delaware, and Mike McAllister all picked KC. Beatles attorney said Killebrew was the DH for Minnesota in 1975. Out. Yeah, with PureSim, as you know, Beatles, they can do whatever they want. The computer makes trades, signs free agents. So I didn't think he played for Kansas City. So thank you for looking that up. So Beatles, who do you like in this game, KC or Oakland? Again, Mike, Stratomatic Delaware, and Max Cornelius have KC. And here comes the first Oakland A's vote. Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. This is Oakland. Oh, Beetle says, yes, I always disable trades. Ah, I should have thought of that. My next retro replay probably will. Will that play it historically? And Beatles takes KC, and I think that's everyone. So we have 4 KCs and 1 Oakland. Let's see if Eric from Higher Ground Gaming is correct. Here comes the quick sim. Oh, what happened? All right, well, we're going to have to go back, I guess. Can I go back? Oh, yes. Let's go back to the 23rd. And Kansas City pounded Oakland 17-4. Winning pitcher Neil Bryles 3-0. Losing pitcher Glenn Abbott. Wow. Alrighty. Home runs, Harmon Killebrew for Kansas City. Oakland, Joe Rudy and Bert Campaneris. Player of the game, Fran Healy. Alrighty, so let's, for ha-ha's sake, let's go to standings now. It's April 24th, 1975 Retro Replay. Open world, alternate universe. We can do whatever we want. We're not playing historical transactions and teams. All right, let's see what the Red Sox are now. So the Yankees are in first place, 10-3. Cleveland, surprisingly, in second place at 6-3, 2 games behind the Yankees. And the Red Sox are 3 games back, 1 game over 500, 7-6. Oakland, first place in the West, 2.5 in front of Chicago, 3 in front of Texas, and 3.5 in front of Oakland. Pittsburgh, Beatles will like this, and Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware. First place in the National League East at 8-5, half game in front of the Cubs. And Philadelphia. Montreal's 2 back, the Mets 2 back, and St. Louis only 4 back at 4-9, so everyone's in play still. And now for the National League West, Cincinnati 12-5, San Francisco 12-5, and Houston 12-5. Wow. All tied for first place. That's pretty cool, huh? As Beatles says, go Bucks. And on that note, my friends, thank you very much for indulging me. It's 11:15 here on the East Coast, USA, Massachusetts. Health and happiness. Hope you, that's prayers and thoughts go out to Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware's mom, to ID Gesture, who's evacuating Florida now because of the hurricane, to Mike McAllister, who's just come home from the hospital and is going to get better each and every day, and to all my good friends in the chat and who watch later. Health and happiness, and God bless you all. Take care, and bye-bye.